The union that represents paramedics on P.E.I. says it often hears concerns from workers in the province. It says many of those were reflected in an anonymous social media post earlier this week. It highlighted pay being lower than other provinces and potential changes to overtime rates for paramedics. And the post was widely shared online. One of the biggest issues in the post is denied vacation time.
They need their time off. They need time to recharge. They need time to spend with their families. They need time for themselves to recharge and focus on their home life, but also their work life as well.
The Paramedics Association says anyone could have written the anonymous post. It says one thing causing additional strain is how the job has shifted.
A lot of our job nowadays is dealing with kind of the failures of the healthcare system. So people that don't have access to physicians, they don't have regular access to walk-in clinics, which is a huge issue. So we're seeing people with compounded medical conditions that have just been kind of chronically neglected, and now we're left to try to help kind of figure that out.
The union says paramedics are paid less on P.E.I. than others in the region. Nova Scotia pays $3 to $5 an hour more with the same level of training. Staffing is also a challenge. The union says there are about 190 paramedics working on the island. That should be closer to 220.
Really need to focus on retaining our paramedics here in Prince Edward Island because we're seeing an abundance of our paramedics leaving to go elsewhere for better wages, better benefits, and better working life.
Wait times are also up. In 2015, the median response time for an ambulance in Surrey was 10 minutes and 16 seconds during the last 3 months of the year. According to the province, that response time was 23 minutes and 23 seconds for the last 3 months of 2024.
But what is one concerning point is for the city of Charlottetown and the region of Charlottetown, there's only one ambulance serving it after 11 o'clock at night.
The province says it's recently met with paramedics to better understand what they're up against. In an email, Island EMS says it continues to work with partners to enhance care across the island.
There's also worry about changes to overtime. The agreement the union has with Island EMS allowing double overtime is set to expire at the end of March. The union says it'll be fighting to keep that in place. The plan is for the union and Island EMS to negotiate a new collective agreement later this year. Tony Davis, CBC News, Charlottetown.